everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name's Jack. Today we are reviewing a Star Wars set. This is the TIE Striker. This set is recommended for ages 8 to 14. It is set number 75154 and it has 543 pieces. Included are 4 minifigs. We've got an Imperial Shore Trooper, an Imperial Groundcrew, TIE Pilot, and a Rebel Trooper. This is the first time I'm really seeing a TIE Striker ship. It looks like it's got dual cockpits, one in the front and one in the back, and this whole ship has a very distinct look. Okay, so what's inside the box? Alright, so the box contains 5 bags. They're all about medium size. It should be a relatively quick building process. One very large manual here and just a few stickers. Not too much to get through. Let's get started right now. The TIE Striker is done. It's an awesome ship, a lot bigger than I initially anticipated, but the minifigs are also really awesome, so we're going to take a look at those guys first. Here is the Shore Trooper. This is basically the exact same minifig as the Imperial Hover Tank Pilot that we get in another Star Wars Rogue One set, except for the color of the body has changed and so has the color for some of the printing. I do like the tan color of this armor though, and the bit of blue printing that matches up with that blue arm is really a nice touch. The mold for the helmet is incredible, and the print details get especially fine right by that mouthpiece. The Shore Trooper doesn't come with a standard blaster rifle, which is kind of interesting, but instead has this pistol piece which has been extended by these binoculars. He does come with a standard Stormtrooper face, and here is our TIE Striker pilot. That print for the body is almost exactly the same as we've seen for other TIE Fighter pilots in the past. The oxygen tubing print, for example, is a darker matte color as opposed to reflective silver, and there's a few extra little silver buckles on the belt. It's almost exactly the same, really, but there is a slight difference which makes this an exclusive print. The helmet has those nice silver streaks, and this is actually the same helmet that came with the Ultimate Collector Series TIE Fighter pilot, so that is no longer an exclusive helmet. It looks awesome on this guy though, and you can guess he does indeed come with a standard Stormtrooper face. This next guy is an interesting one. It's the first time we've ever gotten an Imperial Groundcrew minifig. That helmet mold is brand new and it looks awesome. It very much sticks with a similar style of other Imperial helmets that we've seen before, but it also looks different enough where you could use this piece in a really cool sort of sci-fi mock if you wanted. All the printing on the chest and legs are exclusive to just this guy so far, and they look especially good. I really like how the printing on the groin piece matches up those little stripes with the legs. That's really nice. And he comes with a couple of light up batons for directing the TIE Striker. The print for his face looks relatively calm, and he does come with a headset. And here is our very last minifig, just another Rebel Trooper. What I like about this fig is that he is very different still from our other Rebel Trooper that came out in the AT-ST set. The print for the torso is the same as before, but the arms are a different color and the legs are also a different color. Nice to see that the Rebel characters are looking a lot more diverse. It feels a bit more ragtag, like the Rebellion hasn't really organized itself properly maybe during this Rogue One movie. And even the mold for the Rebel helmet here has also been different from what we're seeing in the other new minifigs. Anyways, really happy with all the new figs that came in the set. Let's check out the new TIE Striker now. This is one incredibly well built ship, and these long wings that get relatively thin towards the end are attached extremely well. They don't feel flimsy, and heck, even the main body of this ship is really strong. And before I get into all the other aspects of the ship, I mean, come on, if you hold it like this, it could even be an energy sword from Halo. Okay, but seriously, let's get into the actual build now. The number one main feature of this ship certainly is its wing folding function. When this ship is in landing position, that is when the wings are folded down like this. Personally, I actually think it looks better this way, but that is just my opinion. And when the ship takes off, you flip these 2 little levers in the back, and the wings fold up and lock in place. It's a very sort of satisfying little click that you get there. And even if you try to shake the ship around, it's staying in place. It takes very little effort to knock the wings back down into landing position, and it works so smoothly it almost doesn't feel like it's built out of Lego. Really happy with the way that works, and it looks good. Now let's take a closer look at the main body of the TIE Striker. Just like the AT-ST, we've also got a few nice little highlights of blue, kind of thrown in with the gray and dark gray there. There's quite a few stickers towards the top. They blend in relatively well with the rest of the build, but let's check out this cockpit. Just like our most recent TIE Fighter set, you can open up both the top of the cockpit to let the minifigure in through the hatch, or you can also fold down the front of the windshield if you like. The control piece in the front is very similar to what we also had in the last TIE Fighter, and generally I like the interior interior of the cockpit. A lot of these new sets leave plenty of exposed Lego that show sort of the rough interior or the bones of the rest of the Lego build, but in this room they managed to cover it up for the most part. Now, I did think there was an alternate cockpit in the back just based on what I was looking at from the box pictures, but when you open up the hatch, you can see it's just equipment storage. First, we have a walkie-talkie with a little bit of extra detailing. There's a tile piece and a sticker. Then we have binoculars clipped on in the center, as well as an extra piece for a blaster rifle. Now, I looked into this a little bit more after I built the TIE Striker, and this is supposed to be an atmospheric patrol ship. So it would seem that if the pilots saw anything suspicious, they could fly into an area, and if they were pursuing someone on foot, they might even be able to land the ship and go straight into ground combat. So I guess that's why we've got this extra bit of storage in the back, and if nothing else, it serves to elongate the body of the TIE Striker and make it just look really cool. Now, of course, there is a play function. We've got a couple of spring-loaded shots right in the front. Nothing very fancy here in terms of some special trigger mechanism built for them. You simply press the shots in on either side and they go flying, and that makes for a very easy access attack function. In fact, so easy I often forget that they're in there. When I pick up the set, accidentally shoot them off anyways. Personally, I prefer them to be kind of hidden away within the build. They look a little bit nicer that way, and usually you don't accidentally shoot them off anywhere. So I guess that would be my one gripe with the whole set, but at the end of the day, I think this is a really nice build. Now, I guess my final thoughts on the set when we're looking at it all together is that its price per part ratio is the worst out of any of the new Rogue One sets, that is true, and we also don't get a lot of new main characters as minifigs. Now, because of those facts, I sort of guesstimated a couple weeks ago that this TIE Striker set was going to be one of the less popular new Rogue One sets to come out, but having it here in front of me, I have to say the ship is awesome and it is incredibly well built. Though none of the minifigs are special characters to the movie, they are all currently exclusive just to this set, and they're well printed and molded. So final thoughts are that I really enjoy the set, and I think the TIE Striker is one of the cooler looking TIE vehicles that we've seen so far. Alright, so that is it for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. If you want to buy the set, I have left a link in the video description below, and if you enjoy our content, as always, you can like or subscribe. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time at BrickVault.